I built this table out of white oak from the tree behind the barn, the one that lightning split in half the spring before my son was born. The sand did it and sealed it, and I set it in this room. Mary put a mason jar of daisies on it right before noon. At first supper was just me and her, and beans out of the can. She laughed and said it's perfect, and she held my sawdust hands. I didn't know that night that I was building more than wood. I was building every memory this family ever would. My daughter learned her ABCs right there in that first chair. My boy carved his initials underneath. I found them there. It held 1,000 cereal bowls and Mary's Sunday roast, and the turkey every Thanksgiving that she always slightly overcooked, but we love the most. There's a coffee rain that won't come out from 19 cups a day, and the scratch from Sarah's roller skate she rode through on a Saturday. A crayon mark in purple that says Daddy with a heart. Now little girl is 32 now, but that purple won't depart. And I could sand it down with any silk and make it good as new, but every ring and every scratch and every stain is me and her and them and you. And I wouldn't trade a single mark for all the wood on earth, 'cause every scratch on this table is a life that proved its worth. This kitchen table held it all, the first words and the midnight calls, the I do's and the I don't knows, and the fights where neither one of us would go. This kitchen table heard it all, the prayers before the evening fall, every first day, every last goodbye. This kitchen table is the story of our lives. Her tray sits empty my most days, but I still set her place, sometimes just out of habit and of grace. The table feels too big for one, it was always built for two. And some mornings when the light's just right, I swear I still see you. But last Sunday something happened that this table waited for. My granddaughter climbed up on Mary's chair and her little feet don't touch the floor. She picked up a purple crayon just like her mama used to do, and wrote grand play with a crooked heart. And honey, I was born brand new. This kitchen table holds it all, new little voices down the hall, new handprints and new crayon hearts on the same old wood that's held us from the start. This kitchen table hears it all, new laughter, cruel evening fall, new first days and new lullabies. This kitchen table is the story of all no hills at all. His kitchen table's the story of all. Oh, my scrotum table, our life. 4 legs of white oak from a tree that life didn't grow. 40 years of everything, and it still holds. It still holds. The sun is setting slow tonight, like it's got no place to be, painting everything in gold out past the fence line and the trees. My chair is rocking easy, and the boards creak out a song that they've been singing to this porch for 50 years and going strong. I can hear my Mary humming through the kitchen screen, same hymn she always hums when she's rolling out the beans. And the grandkids running barefoot through the sprinkler across the yard sound like angels laughing, playing in the front yard of the Lord. Old Duke is at my feet, his gray muzzle on my boot. He don't chase the rabbits anymore, but Lord, he used to scoop. The garden Mary's kept since we were married smells like rain. Tomatoes big as softballs, and her roses have no shame. There's a pie cooling on the windowsill, I think it's apple brown. And the coffee in my cup has got that perfect settling down. The wind just brought the honeysuckle over from the fence and mixed it with the cedar and the chimney and the scents that I've been sitting in a blessing. I was too busy to see that everything I prayed for God already gave to me. And I've been reading Revelation, trying to picture streets of gold. Been wondering about the angels and the stories I've been told. But sitting here this evening with the sky on fire above, I think I finally understand what heaven is made of. Heaven looks a lot like home, screen door singing and the supper on the stove, little bare feet on the porch and Mary's song. Heaven looks a lot like home. It's the coffee in the morning and the crickets after dark. It's the way she still looks at me like I hung every star. If the good Lord's building mansions, I'll just tell him when I come, don't go to any trouble, 'cause heaven looks a lot like home. I remember when this place was just a field and a dream, me and Mary standing in the weeds saying, what do you think it means? We built it board by board on nothing but a prayer and a loan. And 40 years later, every nail still holds its own. My boys grew up and left, but they come back on holidays. And they bring their babies now, and Lord, they got my mama's ways. And when I see my granddaughter climb up on my knee, she looks at me with Mary's eyes, and I see eternity. And I've been reading Revelation, trying to picture streets of gold. Been wondering about the angels and the stories I've been told. But holding her this evening with the fireflies coming on, I think I've had my answer all along. Heaven looks a lot like home. Screen door singing and the supper on the stove. Little bare feet on the porch and Mary's song. Heaven looks a lot like home. It's the coffee in the morning and the crickets after dark. It's the way she still looks at me like I hung every star. If the good Lord's building mansions, I'll just tell him when I come. Don't go to any trouble, cause heaven looks a lot like home. Lord, I know I ain't been perfect and I've stumbled more than most, but you gave me Mary, you gave me these boys, you gave me this old post where I sit and watch your sunsets like they're painted just for me. And I reckon that's your way of saying, son, you're right where you should be. I used to worry about the pearly gates and whether I'd get in, but I think you've been letting me through a little bit each day, my friend. Every morning that I wake up next to her is Resurrection Day. And every supper at this table is the Last Supper in the best way. Heaven looks a lot like home. Screen door singing and my Mary on the phone, telling our grandkids that the pie's almost done. Heaven looks a lot like home. It's the fireflies at evening and the rooster with the dawn. It's 40 years of learning that I had it all along. If the good Lord's building mansions, I'll just tell him face to face. Don't go to any trouble, Lord, I've already seen the place. Yeah, heaven looks a lot like home. It looks a lot like home. I've been living in it all alone. Back in 1992, Friday night meant one thing to do: pile into Jimmy's beat-up truck. Pray to God we'd have some luck. We'd hit that dirt road out of town, windows down and radio loud. Didn't have a nickel to our name, but man, we had it all the same. Bonfire burning by the lake. Someone brought a birthday cake for Susie Miller, she turned 16. Prettiest thing I'd ever seen. We didn't know how good we had it then. Just a bunch of kids who thought we'd live forever. Now I'd give anything to go back again to those summer nights we spent together. Friday nights and neon lights, gravel roads and starry skies. Young and dumb and feeling free, that's the way it used to be. Tailgate down and boots worn thin, cold beer and our favorite sins. Lord, I miss those simple times. Friday nights and neon lights. Bobby played his old guitar, we'd sing along to country stars, making up the words we didn't know, laughing at our own bad show. I kissed a girl behind the barn, she wore her mama's lucky charm, said she loved me till the end. I wonder where she is now, my friend. The jukebox played at Dusty's bar, we'd sneak in, act like who we are. The old man knew but didn't care, said y'all remind me I was there. We thought those days would never end, that we'd be young and wild forever. But time don't care about our plans, it just keeps rolling like the weather. Friday nights and neon lights, gravel roads and starry skies, young and dumb and feeling free, that's the way it used to be. Tailgate down and boots worn thin, cold beer and our favorite sins. Lord, I miss those simple times, Friday nights and neon lights. Now Jimmy's got 3 kids at home, Bobby moved to San Antone, Susie married some city guy, and me, I'm just here wondering why. Time goes by so fast, they say, you don't feel it slip away till you're sitting on your porch alone, wishing you could find your way back home. Friday nights and neon lights, gravel roads and starry skies, young and dumb and running free, that's who we were meant to be. Tailgate down and boots worn thin, cold beer and all our little sins. If I close my eyes, I'm there sometimes, Friday nights and neon lights. Yeah, I still see those neon lights every time I close my eyes. Take me back to those good times, Friday nights and neon lights. The days. The parking lot's already full and it ain't even 8. Every truck in Dawson County pulled up to the gate. There's boots on every bar stool faces and every frame, and the neon in the window flickers like a tired flame. Big Earl brought his dominoes and Wanda brought her laugh. Jimmy's wearing that same Stetson from his senior photograph. The jukebox got a line of quarters longer than the bar, and everybody drove here, but nobody's taking their car. This is where Tommy proposed to Darlene on the pool table fell, where Hank threw his wedding ring the night his whole world melted. This is where my daddy drank his whiskey every Friday night, and where I had my first slow dance and held on way too tight. The dartboard still got Bobby's hole from 97th Street. The bathroom mirror still got lipstick hearts from Jenny's day. Every scratch and stain and crack in here has got a name, and after tonight they're just a building tearing down someone's fame. So raise them up one more time, let the glasses ring and shine, 'cause when that neon sign goes dark tonight, it ain't just a bar that's closing, it's 1,000 Friday nights. Last call at the county line, one more round for old Lang Syne. The jukebox plays the songs we know by heart. They can tear down the walls, but they can't tear down the nights we had. Every slow dance, every fight, every kiss we wish we'd never had. So fill my glass up to the brim, let me drink this place all in. Last call at the county line, we ain't ready, but it's time. Old Merle behind the bar been pouring since he was 19. His hands know every bottle like a surgeon knows his team. He polished that same counter every night for 40 years, and tonight he's polishing it one last time through quiet tears. The jukebox knows more secrets than a preacher on a Sunday. It played the song that broke your heart and fixed it back by Monday. Somebody put $1 in and pressed B17, and the whole room went quiet for a song we all had seen, played through our lives like a movie on that scratchy old machine. So raise 'em up one last time, let the glasses ring and shine, 'cause when that neon sign goes dark tonight, it ain't just a bar that's closing, it's 1,000 Friday nights. Last call at the county line, one more round for Old Lang Syne. The jukebox plays the songs we know by heart. They can tear down the walls, but they can't tear down the nights we had. Every slow dance, every fight, every kiss we wish we'd never had. So fill my glass up to the brim, let me drink this place all in. Last call at the county line, we ain't ready, but it's time. He said, I poured your first drinks and your last, and that's not bad. He said, this bar ain't just a building, it's the living room of the town. And the only thing I'm sorry for is I gotta shut her down. He turned the open sign to closed and hung it on the nail, and 40 people stood there like they'd lost the thread of some old tale. Then Wanda started singing and we all just joined right in, and the county line was louder than it's ever been. Last call at the county line, one more round for Old Lang Syne. The jukebox plays the songs we know by heart. They can tear down the walls, but they can't tear down the nights we had. Every slow dance, every fight, every kiss, every stupid, beautiful fight. So fill my glass up to the brim, let me drink this whole life in. Last call at the county line, we ain't ready, no, we ain't ready, but it's time. Good night, county line. Good night. Left the skyline in my mirror around about 3:30. Traded 4 lanes for 2 lanes, and the 2 lanes set me free. The billboards turned to fence posts, and the concrete turned to green. And somewhere past the county line, I remembered how to breathe. My tires on the passenger seat, my shoes kicked to the floor. Barefoot on the gas pedal like I was 17 once more. The radio found a station playing songs I used to know, and every mile that disappears is a year I let go. There's a water tower with my initials sprayed up top. Me and Jimmy Dawson climbed that thing and thought we'd never stop. There's a church where Mama dragged us every single Sunday, rain or shine, and the parking lot where I kissed Sarah Jane the summer she was mine. The Dairy Queen is boarded up, but Tucker's store still stands. Same screen door, same creaky porch, same Coke machine with rusty hands. I can smell the honeysuckle coming through the vents now, and my hands remember every turn my brain had forgotten how. Funny how the GPS lost signal 20 miles ago, but I don't need directions when my bones already know. Every curve, every hill, every bridge and every bend is a page from a story I've been trying not to read again. 2 lanes home, that's all it the fences, the falling down barns. 2 lanes home, back into these arms. The high school football field still got them Friday night lights. I can almost hear the marching band on autumn Friday nights. Coach Henderson's house still got that flag out on the pole. And the creek where Daddy taught me how to skip rocks on my soul. The house is getting closer now, the streets are getting small. The maple tree in Johnson's yard grew up big and tall. And my street ain't changed a single blessed thing. Same mailbox, same cracked sidewalk, same porch, same rusty swing. Funny how the GPS lost signal 20 miles ago, but I don't need directions when my bones already know. Every curve, every hill, every bridge and every bend is a page from a story I'm finally reading again. 2 lanes home, that's all it takes. 2 lanes and a heart that finally breaks wide open and honest like it used to be. The further I drove from home, the more lost I got. And these 2 lanes are bringing back everything I forgot. The fields, the fences, the falling down barns. 2 lanes home, back into these arms. I pulled over by the old oak tree at the edge of Dawson Road, where Daddy carved my hide each year to watch how much I'd grow. The last mark on that bark says 4'9". I'm 6'2" and 43 and running out of time. I put my hand where his hand was and traced his pocket knife lines. And I said out loud to nobody, I'm sorry it took this long. I should've never left this place. I should've known all along that everything I went to find was right here in this song. 2 lanes home, that's all it took. 2 lanes and one long honest look at everything I left behind that never left me. The further I drove from home, the more lost I got. But these 2 lanes brought back everything I forgot. The fields, the fences, the falling down barns. Mama, leave that porch light on. 2 lanes home, I'm back in your arms. Yeah, 2 lanes home, that's all it ever was. 2 lanes home, and I'm never leaving again. Gravel pipes beneath the tires, like a song I used to know. My boy's asleep behind me with his bear named Buffalo. The windows down, the summer air smells just like fresh cut hay. And the only light for miles around is the Milky Way. His little boots are on the floorboard mud, still on the soles. We spent the evening catching nothing down at Peterson's hole. But he don't care about the fish, he just wanted time with me. And Lord, that hits different now than it did at 23. 'Cause I remember being small in this same passenger seat, my daddy's arm out the window, tapping rhythm on the street. He drove these roads like he rode them, knew every curve by heart. And the radio played so low, it was more silence than it was art. He never said I love you much, that wasn't was raised. But every Sunday evening ride said everything his words erased. He let me steer once on this straightaway. I must have been about 4, and I remember thinking Daddy is the biggest man on earth and more. And now I'm sitting in his seat, my hands are on his wheel, and the boy that's sleeping in the back is teaching me to feel. This dirt road lullaby is the only song I need tonight. Gravel humming underneath, the stars are singing way up high. My daddy drove me down this road, now I'm driving home as grandson. And the best roads home are the ones that ain't paved. This is my dirt road lullaby. I catch his face in the rearview mirror, cheek against the glass. He looks just like my daddy did in that old Polaroid I have. Same stubborn jaw, same sandy hair, same way he fights his sleep. And something in my chest breaks open, something old and deep. This truck was Daddy's before it was mine. The seats still smell like him, Copenhagen and Old Spice, and the oil he used to swim in. I kept his fishing rod, his pocket knife, his beat-up leather gloves. But this road right here, this midnight ride, this is his real love. And now I'm sitting in his seat, my hands are on his wheel, and the boy that's sleeping in the back is teaching me to feel. This dirt road lullaby is the only song I need tonight. Gravel humming underneath, the stars are singing way up high. My daddy drove me down this road, now I'm driving home as grandson. And the best roads home are the ones that ain't paved. This is my dirt road lullaby. Daddy, I don't know if you can see me from wherever you are now, but your grandson caught his first fish today, and you should have seen him smile. He held it up just like I used to, just like you taught me to. And I whispered to myself out there, I learned that one from you. I hope I drive these roads like you did, steady hands and heart. I hope he remembers me the way that I remember dark summer nights just like this one, gravel underneath the wheels. Daddy, you were right about one thing, this is where a man learns how to feel. This dirt road lullaby is the only song I'll ever need. 3 generations on this road, my daddy, my boy and me. He drove me down this dirt road, now I'm driving home as grandson. And the best roads home are the ones that ain't paved. This is our dirt road lullaby. Yeah, the best roads home are the ones that ain't paved. Sleep tight, little man. This is Daddy's lullaby too.
The alarm went off at 5, but not for punching any clock. Got my tackle box, my cooler, and my lucky fishing socks. The moon's still up, the coffee's hot, and nobody's awake. Just me and my old fishing rod and 20 miles of lake. I found my spot beneath the oak tree where the catfish like to hide. Set my chair up, popped a cold one, and I cast my line out wide. The sun came up like honey dripping slow across the trees. And brother, there ain't nowhere else on earth I'd rather be. My phone buzzed round about 8. My boss says, where you at? I looked at it and looked back at the water and said, well, how about that? My wife sent 14 messages about fixing that back door. I texted back, I'm in a meeting, then I threw it in the drawer. The bills are sitting on the counter and the lawn's about knee high. The gutters need some cleaning and the truck's about to die. But none of that seems urgent when you got a bobber floating free and a largemouth bass that's teasing you from underneath that tree. Now some folks say I'm lazy and I reckon they might be right, but I call it prioritizing what makes my soul feel light. The world keeps spinning whether I'm there or not, so I might as well be sitting in my favorite spot, gone fishing again. Yeah, that's where I am, somewhere between I don't care and I don't give a damn. I ain't leaving this spot, 'cause the best thing about fishing is everything that it's not. It's not a desk, it's not a phone, it's not a honeydew. Gone fishing again and I ain't coming home till I'm through. Might be tonight, might be tomorrow afternoon. Gone fishing again underneath this big old moon. My buddy calls that there's a party going on in town tonight. I said, you go ahead and have fun, I'm doing alright. My mama said I need to come for Sunday dinner at her place. I said, Mama, save me a plate, I'll be there with a fishy face. The preacher called and said, we missed you at the service once again. I said, Reverend, I'm communing with the Lord, just tell him when. This lake is my cathedral and this rod is how I pray. And I reckon God don't mind if I worship him this way. Now some folks say I'm lazy and I reckon they might be right, but I call it prioritizing what makes my soul feel light. The world keeps spinning whether I'm there or not, so I might as well be sitting in my favorite spot, gone fishing again. Yeah, that's where I am, somewhere between I don't care and I don't give a damn. But I ain't leaving this spot, 'cause the best thing about fishing is everything that it's not. It's not a desk, it's not a phone, it's not a honeydew. Gone fishing again and I ain't coming home till I'm through. Might be tonight, might be tomorrow afternoon. Gone fishing again underneath this big old moon. My grandpa told me once that fish don't care about your problems, and the lake don't judge you for the things you should have done. He said, boy, if the whole world fell apart tomorrow, the catfish would still be biting when the morning comes. So I keep his old tackle box right next to mine, and every time I cast that line, I feel him doing fine. Somewhere up there fishing in a lake that never ends, saving me a spot for when my earthly fishing ends. Gone fishing again, yeah, that's where I am. Somewhere between I don't care and I don't give a damn. The fish ain't biting, but I ain't leaving this spot, 'cause the best thing about fishing is everything that it's not. It's not a desk, it's not a phone, it's not a honeydew. Gone fishing again and I ain't coming home till I'm through. Might be tonight, might be tomorrow afternoon. Gone fishing again. Gone fishing again. Yeah, I'm gone fishing again. Don't wait up.
get tall. The city gave me money, but it took my peace of mind. 3 years in a concrete jungle and I left my soul behind. The traffic and the noise of people running everywhere. I traded my blue sky for nothing but recycled air. My mama called and said, boy, when you coming home? I said, mama, I'm already on my way down that old road. I hit the interstate and left that city in my dust. My old truck was pointed south and running hard on faith and trust. Somewhere around Louisiana, I could feel the change. The air got thick and sweet, and nothing looked the same. Then I saw that sign that said, welcome to the Lone Star State, and I pulled over to the shoulder, cause I just couldn't wait. I stepped out on that Texas dirt and took a real deep breath, and felt like I was coming back to life from certain death. I tried to be somebody else in someone else's town. I wore a tie, played the game, but I was drowning in that sound. The truth is, you can take a boy from Texas all you want, but you can't take the Texas from a boy who knows who he is. I was born to be a Texan with these boots on Texas ground, with the Lone Star on my shoulder and that two-step Texas sound. I was born beneath this big sky where the highways never end, and I ain't never leaving this good state again. From Amarillo to the Gulf Coast and every way between, this is where I breathe, this is where I dream. I was born to be a Texan, and I'm finally back where I belong. I got a little place outside of Fredericksburg these days, a few acres and a horse and room enough to find my ways. I wake up to the sunrise over limestone hills and oaks, and I wonder how I ever lived without this kind of hope. Saturday night I take my girl to the dance hall down the road. We two-step till they shut it down, and then we drive home slow. Sunday morning on the porch with my coffee and my boots, watching hawks circle over my Texas roots. I tried to be somebody else in someone else's town. I wore a tie, played the game, but I was drowning in that sound. The truth is, you can take a boy from Texas all you want, but you can't take the Texas from a boy who knows who he is. I was born to be a Texan with these boots on Texas ground, with the Lone Star on my shoulder and that two-step Texas sound. I was born beneath this big sky where the highways never end, and I ain't never leaving this good state again. From Amarillo to the Gulf Coast and everywhere between, this is where I breathe, this is where I dream. I was born to be a Texan, and I'm finally back where I belong. They can keep their skyscrapers and their subway trains, their corner office windows looking out at rain. Give me mesquite trees and a rusted cattle gate, and a sunset you can only see in the Lone Star State. And when they put me down someday, just lay me in this ground, right here where I was born, right here where I was found. Cause a Texan lives in Texas, and a Texan dies here too. I was born to be a Texan with these boots on Texas ground, with the Lone Star on my shoulder and that two-step Texas sound. I was born beneath this big sky where the highways never end, and I ain't never leaving this good state again. From Amarillo to the Gulf Coast and everywhere between, this is where I breathe, this is where I dream. I was born to be a Texan, born to be a Texan, and I'm finally back where I belong. Yeah, I'm home, I'm finally home, home. on Friday and I'm punching out the door. Truck already loaded up and ready for some more. Got my buddies in the back, got a cooler full of ice. Somebody yelled, "The river's perfect, man, this is gonna be nice." Hit the highway doing 70 with the window rolling down. Turn the radio up and leave the limits of this town. Everybody singing along to every word we know. Just 2 more miles to the paving ends and the real fun starts to show. There's a feeling when the asphalt turns to red Georgia clay, like the whole world just decided to get out of your way. The dust kicks up behind us like a signal to the sky that says this truck ain't coming back till the sun comes up tonight. We pass the old Johnson barn and take a lift at the dead oak tree, down the path that only locals know that leads us to the creek. Headlights bouncing on the ruts and everybody holds on tight. This dirt road is our church and tonight we're getting baptized right. Woo! Where the map runs out, that's where we come alive. Where the gravel meets the river, that's a paradise. No cell service, no problems, no boss, no clock. Just a bunch of country kids ready to rock. Come on, back road baptism, washing off the weak cold beer in the river water up to our knees. Radio blasting from the tailgate of my truck, living like we don't give a country love. Mud on our boots and stars up above. Back road baptism is the only church we love. Where the dirt road ends, the good times begin. Yeah, we call it a back road baptism. Somebody started a bonfire right there on the bank, while the girls are doing cannonballs off the old road plank. Jimmy's got his speakers hooked up to his battery, playing every country song from here to Tennessee. She walks out of that water and her smile lights up the dark. Says, "Come here, country boy," and steals a piece of my heart. Wet t-shirt, river hair, and barefoot in the sand. Just another Friday night in God's own promised land. Where the map runs out, that's where we come alive. Where the gravel meets the river, that's a paradise. No cell service, no problems, no boss, no clock. Just a bunch of country kids ready to rock. Come on, back road baptism, washing off the weak cold beer in the river water up to our knees. Radio blasting from the tailgate of my truck, living like we don't give a country look. Mud on our boots and stars up above. Back road baptism is the only church we love. Where the dirt road ends, the good times begin. Yeah, we call it a back road baptism. Keep your fancy vacation and your all-inclusive drinks. Give me a Georgia river and a truck that barely thinks. 'Cause everything I need is right here on this bank. With my people and my music and my beer, I need to thank the good Lord for dirt roads and summer nights, for cold rivers and bonfire lights. Here we go one more time. Off the weak cold beer in the river water up to our knees. Radio blasting from the tailgate of my truck, living like we don't give a country look. Mud on our boots and stars up above. Back road baptism is the only church we love. Where the dirt road ends, the good times begin. Yeah, we call it a back road baptism. A back road baptism. Hallelujah for a back road baptism tonight. There's a bar stool right beside me, ain't nobody sitting there. But if you look real close, you'll see a name carved in with care. Bobby Richardson sat right here for 37 years. Told the same damn jokes and drank the same cold beers. The bartender still pours two, even though there's only one. And I sit here talking to it like Bobby still can't hear, telling him about everything he missed this past year. I told him that his grandson hit a home run last July, and that his truck finally rusted out. You should have seen me cry. His old dog Biscuit passed away, but lived a real good life. And the catfish in our pond are biting left and right. He would have loved that joke that Tommy told last week, something about a preacher and a goat. I can barely speak. We laughed so hard the whole bar stopped and looked at us. And I swear I heard old Bobby laughing with us from above. They say goodbye is just for now and not forever, but sometimes forever feels like such a long time. So I keep this stool and I keep this tradition, and I raise my glass to the ones who can't raise mine. Here's a cold one with the old ones, the boys who left us way too soon. Raising up my bottle to the empty chairs and bar stools, and the ones who used to fill this room. We're still telling all your stories, yeah, we're keeping all your songs alive. So here's a cold one with the old ones. See you on the other side. Here's a booth back in the corner where the Miller brothers sat every single Tuesday night with matching Stetson hats. Danny went first, then Daryl followed 6 months after that. Now their hats hang on the wall right where they used to be at. And sweet old Charlie Wilson used to play his guitar here. Every Friday night he played for nothing but his beer. Cancer took him back in spring, but his guitar hangs up high. And sometimes late at night I swear I hear that old boy play. They say goodbye is just for now and not forever, but sometimes forever feels like such a long time. So I keep these chairs and I keep this tradition, and I raise my glass to the ones who can't raise mine. Here's a cold one with the old ones, the boys who left us way too soon. Raising up my bottle to the empty chairs and bar stools, and the ones who used to fill this room. We're still telling all your stories, yeah, we're keeping all your songs alive. So here's a cold one with the old ones. See you on the other side. One day there'll be an empty stool where I sit now, and somebody else will tell my stories to the crowd. But till that day I'm gonna be right here, keeping every memory alive with every beer, 'cause that's what friends are for. We never let each other go, even when the good Lord calls us home. We just save a seat. Here's a cold one with the old ones, the boys who left us way too soon. Raising up my bottle to the empty chairs and bar stools, and the ones who used to fill this room. We're still telling all your stories, yeah, we're keeping all your songs alive. So here's a cold one with the old ones. Bobby, this one's for you. Charlie, Daryl, Danny, too. Here's a cold one with the old ones. See you on the other side, boys. down, this little town comes alive. The parking lot fills up with trucks and everybody takes their side. The cheerleaders are warming up, the band is tuning in, and there's a buzz of electricity that's running through the wind. The smell of popcorn in the autumn air, the scoreboard glowing bright. There's something magic in this town on a Friday night. Neighbors sitting side by side who haven't talked all week, but when our boys run on that field, we're all on the same team. I remember being number 23 on that same grass, running routes and catching passes. Man, those years went by so fast. Daddy sat right where I'm sitting, cheering till his voice gave out, and Mama brought a blanket, said she never missed a down. We won state back in my senior year, I still got that ring somewhere. Coach Thompson told us boys that night we're gonna take us there. And standing on that field with confetti falling from the sky, that was the best night of my life, or at least it was till tonight. 'Cause some things never change in a town like ours. The lights come on every Friday and the whole town crowds the stands. Generation after generation feeling that same fire. Friday night under the lights is where legends are made. Friday night under the lights, where the whole town comes together, where the boys become men and the memories last forever. From the kickoff to the final play, we're standing on our feet. Friday night under the lights is where our hearts all beat. In this little town where football is king, Friday night under the lights means everything. Now I'm sitting in these same old bleachers, 20 years gone by, and my boy just took the field wearing number 23. He don't know I'm fighting tears behind these sunglasses I wear, but watching him run out there, man, there's nothing can compare. He caught a touchdown pass tonight right in the corner of the end zone, and I swear I saw my daddy smiling, watching from his heavenly home. My wife squeezed my hand and said you raised him well, and in that moment all those Friday nights meant more than I can tell. 'Cause some things never change in a town like ours. The lights come on every Friday and the whole town crowds the stands. Generation after generation feeling that same fire. Friday night under the lights is where legends are made. Friday night under the lights, where the whole town comes together, where the boys become men and the memories last forever. From the kickoff to the final play, we're standing on our feet. Friday night under the lights is where our hearts all beat. In this little town where football is king, Friday night under the lights means everything. After the game he ran to me and said, "Daddy, did you see?" I said, "Son, I saw it all just like your grandpa did for me." This field, this town, these Friday nights are bigger than a game. They're the thread that holds us all together, and they'll never be the same. And someday when you're sitting here watching your own son run, you'll understand why Friday nights are where we all become part of something bigger than ourselves. Friday night under the lights, where the whole town comes together, where the boys become men and the memories last forever. From the kickoff to the final play, we're standing on our feet. Friday night under the lights is where our hearts all beat. In this little town where football is king, Friday night under the lights, Friday night under the lights, yeah, it means everything. It means everything. Yeah, let's go.
We got the trucks parked in a circle way out past the county line. Radio cranked up to 11, playing nothing but country tonight. Got a cooler full of cold ones sitting in the bed, and a bonfire burning bright enough to wake the dead. Jake's got his guitar tommys, got the girls, and somebody brought enough fireworks to light up the whole world. The stars are coming out, the moon is hanging low, and this party's about to get out of control. She climbed up on my tailgate, said, boy, what you waiting for? This ain't no time for sitting still when there's dancing on this floor. I said, darling, this ain't no floor, it's just dirt and grass. She said, shut up and dance with me and move that country ass. Woo! So we kicked off our boots and we cut loose right there, dancing to the fiddle underneath the midnight air. Every truck bed's bouncing and the music's getting loud, and we're raising hell like only country folks know how. We got boots on the tailgate, fire burning high, cold beer in our hands, and freedom in our eyes. Tonight we ain't got nothing but time. Come on! Boots on the tailgate, dancing in the dirt, bonfire blazing and nobody's getting hurt. Radio playing our favorite songs all night. We got boots on the tailgate, and everything's alright. Yeah, we're living it up underneath these country skies. Boots on the tailgate, this is paradise. Yeah! Old man Johnson's probably calling about the noise, but we don't care, cause tonight we're country girls and boys. Got our friends, our trucks, our music and our beer, and ain't nobody gonna kill our vibe out here. She spins around and grabs my hand, pulls me close and tight, says this is what it's all about on a Saturday night. Not some fancy club in town with a cover at the door, just good people, good times, couldn't ask for more. We got boots on the tailgate, fire burning high, cold beer in our hands, freedom in our eyes. Tonight we ain't got nothing but time. Boots on the tailgate, dancing in the dirt, bonfire blazing and nobody's getting hurt. Radio playing our favorite songs all night. We got boots on the tailgate, and everything's alright. Yeah, we're living it up underneath these country skies. Boots on the tailgate, this is paradise. Everybody now, if you got a truck, bring it on down. If you love country music in your small town, if you ain't afraid to get a little mud on your jeans, come on out and party with me, cause the night's still young and the fire's still hot, and we ain't even close to giving all we've got. Let's go! Boots on the tailgate, dancing in the dirt, bonfire blazing and nobody's getting hurt. Radio playing our favorite songs all night. We got boots on the tailgate, and everything's alright. Yeah, we're living it up underneath these country skies. One more time. Boots on the tailgate, this is paradise. Boots on the tailgate, yeah, this is our life. Boots on the tailgate tonight. Good night, everybody.
Is playing something slow enough to hold you close. Your hand fits perfect in mine, like it was made to go. We're moving across this hardwood floor like we've done this all our lives. And girl, you make this two-step feel like flying through the night. Your boots and mine are keeping time to that steel guitar sound, and every eye in this old dance hall is watching us spin around. But all I see is you tonight beneath these neon lights, dancing on a Texas Saturday night. You told me that you loved this song the first time that we met. I asked you for a dance back then, and girl, I'm asking you. 'Cause every time I hold you close and feel you in my arms, I fall a little deeper for your West Texas charm. The way you smile when I spin you makes my heart skip a beat, and when you lean into me, girl, you make me feel complete. I could dance with you forever if you let me try. Here on this Texas Saturday night, they say everything's bigger in the Lone Star State, but nothing's bigger than the way you make me feel this way when the music plays and we start to sway. Girl, you take my breath away on a Texas Saturday night, when the stars are shining bright and the band plays our song. We'll dance until the break of dawn with your hand in mine. Everything feels right on a Texas Saturday night. Yeah, Texas Saturday night. I've been around this state from Amarillo down to Austin town, danced in every honky-tonk and dance hall I could find. But I never felt like this before until I danced with you. Now every Saturday night I just wanna hold you close and move. The fiddle's playing sweeter and the steel guitar sings about a Texas boy who found his everything in a girl who loves to two-step underneath the lights on a Texas Saturday night. They say everything's bigger in the Lone Star State, but nothing's bigger than the way you make me feel this way when the music plays and we start to sway. Girl, you take my breath away on a Texas Saturday night, when the stars are shining bright and the band plays our song. We'll dance until the break of dawn with your hand in mine. Everything feels right on a Texas Saturday night. Yeah, Texas Saturday night. When the last dance comes and the lights come on, I'll ask you if you'd like to carry on this dance we started here tonight for the rest of our lives on a Texas Saturday night, when the stars are shining bright and the band plays our song. We'll dance until the break of dawn with your hand in mine. Everything feels right on a Texas Saturday night. I found my forever on a Texas Saturday night. Yeah, Texas Saturday night.
There's a woman in room 217 who comes in every morning around 9. She brings a cup of coffee and a photo book and pulls that same old chair up to his side. She opens up the curtains, lets the sunlight in, and takes his weathered hand inside her own. And even though his eyes don't recognize her face, she never lets him feel alone. The nurses say she's been here every single day for almost 7 years without a break. They ask her why she does it when he don't know who she is. She just smiles and says, for old time's sake. They met back in the summer 59 years ago at a church picnic by the river in July. He was wearing a white shirt and a nervous grin. She said yes before he even asked her why. They built a house and raised 3 kids together, danced in the kitchen every Friday night. He used to tell her she was the prettiest girl he ever laid his tired eyes upon in all his life. Now she shows him that same picture every morning, and she tells him that's the day they fell in love. And sometimes for a second something flickers in his eyes, like a memory trying to rise up from above. She reads him all the letters that he wrote her back when he was overseas at war. And she tells him about the grandkids and the weather, same words she said 1,000 times before. I'll be the chair by your window till the end. I'll be the voice that tells her story every day. Even if you never remember who I am, I'll remember for the both of us always. Cause the vows I made were never just for the good days, they were for the days when loving gets us hard. I'll be the chair by your window till the end, cause you still own my heart. She brings his favorite sweater every Tuesday, the blue one with the holes he won't let go. She combs his hair the way he used to like it, even though he hasn't noticed years ago. She plays the song from their first dance on her phone, and sometimes his foot taps a little bit. And she calls that a victory worth celebrating, those tiny moments where the old him still exists. Last week he held her hand a little tighter and looked at her and said, "You've got kind eyes." She drove home crying happy tears, the first words he's spoken to her in 5 months' time. She don't need him to remember everything, she just needs him to be here in the now. And every morning she shows up with that photo book, still keeping every single vow. I'll be the chair by your window till the end. I'll be the voice that tells her story every day. Even if you never remember who I am, I'll remember for the both of us always. Cause the vows I made were never just for the good days, they were for the days when loving gets us hard. I'll be the chair by your window till the end, cause you still own my heart. The other day I watched her walk into his room, and he looked up at her with those empty eyes. And he asked her in the sweetest voice, "Excuse me, ma'am, but who are you?" And she didn't even hesitate. She sat down next to him and took his hand. And she said, "I'm the one who's gonna love you, even when you don't understand." And then she opened up that photo book and started from the very first page. She said, "This is the day we met, my love, back when we were both your age." And she told him the whole story all over again, like she does every single day. And when she got to the part where he said "I do," a single tear rolled down her face. I'll be the chair by your window till the end. I'll be the voice that tells her story every day. Even if you never remember who I am, I'll remember for the both of us always. Cause the vows I made were never just for the good days, they were for the days when loving gets us hard. I'll be the chair by your window till the end, cause you still own my heart. And someday when we meet again, on the other side of all this pain, you'll remember everything we had, and I'll tell you our story one more time. My love, one more time.
Well, the sunlight's coming through my window like a freight train through my head. And I'm laying here trying to remember how I made it to this bed. My boots are in the corner, still covered up with mud. And there's a number written on my hand in lipstick and in blood. The coffee pot's still empty, cause I can't get off this floor. And my truck is parked sideways, blocking both garage doors. Last night is kinda hazy, but I know I had a time. Judging by the damage and this pounding in my mind, I remember Jake said one more
around and I said okay. Then the next thing that I know, I'm doing shots with strangers named Ray. There was dancing on a table to some song by George Jones, and I think I told the bartender right by the bar before I drove home. Somewhere around midnight I was king of that whole place. Now I'm paying for my crown with this paint all in my face. My wallet's $50, lighter than it was last night, but I got memories worth a million if I can recall them right. I swore last week I'd quit this life, settle down and treat my body right. But Friday came and my phone rang, and here I am doing it again. Sunday morning coming down like a hammer on my brain, swearing off the whiskey and the beer and the pain, promising the good Lord if He helps me make it through, I'll never touch another drop or dance another tune. But come next Saturday night, when them neon lights shine bright, I'll probably do it all again. Sunday morning coming down. My phone's been blowing up with pictures I don't recognize. There's one of me and Sheriff Brown, I hope there was a friendly smile. Mama called 3 times already asking where I was. I told her I was sick in bed, which ain't exactly not the truth. My buddy left a message, says we closed the Rusty Nail, and apparently I challenged him to ride a mechanical bull. There's a trophy by my nightstand, says I won first place, but I can't remember nothing past the buckle and the pain. I swore last week I'd quit this life, settle down and treat my body right. But Friday came and my phone rang, and here I am doing it again. Sunday morning coming down like a hammer on my brain, swearing off the whiskey and the beer and the pain, promising the good Lord if He helps me make it through, I'll never touch another drop or dance another tune. But come next Saturday night, when them neon lights shine bright, I'll probably do it all again. Sunday morning coming down. They say that life is short, so live it while you can, and I take that advice serious every now and then. I work hard all week long so I can play hard when I'm done. Guess you could say I'm living while I'm young. Even if it kills me come Monday morning light, at least I'll die with stories about my Saturday night. Sunday morning coming down like a hammer on my brain, swearing off the whiskey and the beer and the pain, promising the good Lord if He helps me make it through, I'll never touch another drop or dance another tune. But come next Saturday night, when them neon lights shine bright, you know I'll do it all again. Yeah, I'll probably do it all again. Sunday morning coming down. Lord help me, Sunday morning coming down.
Alright, sweetheart, now check your mirrors. Hands at 10 and 2 just like I showed. Take your foot off the brake real easy and let the car start rolling nice and slow. You're doing great, just keep it steady. There's nobody here but you and me. This old church lot on a Sunday evening is the safest place to learn to be free. Now hit your blinker like you're gonna turn, even though there's nothing in our way. I know it seems like a silly thing to practice, but someday it might save your day. It was just a minute ago, I swear, you were sleeping in that car seat in the back. I would check the mirror every couple seconds just to make sure you were breathing in fact. And now you're sitting where your mama sat when I drove her home from our first date. You've got her eyes and her nervous laugh, and just like her, you can't hardly wait to hit the highway and see what's out there, to leave this little town in your dust. And I keep thinking, slow down, baby, but the world is calling and you must. 'Cause every lap around this parking lot is one more step toward goodbye. And I'm the one who has to teach you how to spread your wings and fly. Give me one more lap around this empty lot. Give me one more chance to hold my breath while you learn to drive away from everything that I've been trying to protect. I'm just a passenger seat daddy now, watching you take the wheel of your own ride. Give me one more lap around this parking lot before you leave me behind. You just hit 30 for the first time, and you laugh like you conquered the world. I remember when 30 seemed like flying, back when you were just a little girl. Now try the brakes and stop it gentle. Pretend there's coffee in the cup holder there. That's what your grandpa told me when he taught me in this very same spot, I swear. He sat right where I'm sitting now, with that same look I probably got, teaching me to drive away from him in this same old church parking lot. And now I finally understand what he was feeling way back then. This ain't just a driving lesson, it's the beginning of the end. Give me one more lap around this empty lot. Give me one more chance to hold my breath while you learn to drive away from everything that I've been trying to protect. I'm just a passenger seat daddy now, watching you take the wheel of your own ride. Give me one more lap around this parking lot before you leave me behind. If you're in that parking lot tonight with your kid behind the wheel for the first time, don't rush through the lesson just to get home. Let them take another lap of night. 'Cause they're not just learning how to drive, they're learning how to go. And one day that empty parking lot will be a memory you wanna hold. So breathe in the way she grips that wheel, memorize the nervous in her eyes. 'Cause in a couple years that passenger seat is the only place you'll ride. Give me one more lap around this empty lot. Give me one more chance to hold my breath while you learn to drive away from everything that I've been trying to protect. I'm just a passenger seat daddy now, watching you take the wheel of your own ride. Give me one more lap around this parking lot before you leave me behind. But maybe that's okay, maybe that's the point. I taught you how to drive, now you teach me how to let go. One more lap, just one more lap around this empty lot with my little girl. Who ain't so little anymore.
The truck stop coffee hits my lips. 100 miles behind me and 300 more to go. The sun ain't up yet, but I'm already rolling, chasing deadlines down this highway that I know.
Got a picture taped up on my dashboard, my little girl in her Easter dress from spring. She was 3 years old when I took that photo. Now she's almost 8 and I missed everything. Called home last night from a rest stop in Nebraska. My wife picked up on the second ring. She said the kids are fine, but Sarah had her school play. And she kept looking at the door waiting. I could hear my baby crying in the background. Daddy, why weren't you there like you promised me? I said, sweetheart, Daddy had to work tonight. And I hated every word that I could barely speak. They say a man provides for his family, puts the food on the table and keeps the lights on. But nobody tells you the cost of the paycheck is the years you'll never get back once they're gone. 18 wheels and a photograph, that's all I gotta get me through the night. 1,000,000 miles, a yellow line between me and holding them tight. I tell myself it's worth it, that the money makes it right. But 18 wheels and a photograph can't tuck my babies in at night. My boy's playing Little League this summer. Coach says he's got a hell of an arm, but every game I missed is just another story that I'll only hear secondhand from afar. My wife says she understands why I do it, but I hear the tired in her voice on the phone. She's raising them kids practically all alone, while I'm out here trying to buy them a better home. They say a man provides for his family, puts the food on the table and keeps the lights on. But nobody tells you the cost of the paycheck is the years you'll never get back once they're gone. 18 wheels and a photograph, that's all I gotta get me through the night. 1,000,000 miles of yellow lines between me and holding them tight. I tell myself it's worth it, that the money makes it right. But 18 wheels and a photograph can't tuck my babies in at night. I swear one day I'm gonna park this rig for good, find a job that's closer where I can stay, watch my daughter graduate and dance at her wedding, be there for the moments I've been missing every day. But the bills keep coming and the loads keep calling, and the road keeps pulling me away. So I kiss that photograph and start the engine, and I tell myself tomorrow things will change. 18 wheels and a photograph, that's all I gotta get me through the night. 1,000,000 miles of yellow lines between me and holding them tight. I tell myself it's worth it, that the money makes it right. But 18 wheels and a photograph can't tuck my babies in at night. No, 18 wheels and a photograph ain't nothing but a lonely life. But it's all I got, it's all I got tonight. There's a winding road through the valley low, where the morning mist moves soft and slow. Pine trees standing like cathedral walls, and somewhere in the distance a red hawk calls. I've been gone so long, I forgot the way, the curves and bends where we used to play. But my hands still know just where to turn, like the mountain kept my place while I was gone to learn. Grandpa's barn still leans to the right, Mama's garden growing in the morning light. That old mailbox rusted at the seams still says our name, though it's been years it seems.
Coffee brewing at the general store, screen door creaking just like before. Mrs. Johnson waves from her front porch swing. Time stood still here waiting for my returning.
I traveled far to find my fortune and my fame, through city lights and streets without a name.
But every night I'd close my eyes and see these ancient hills still calling out to me.
Carolina mountain sunrise, painting gold across the ridge. I'm coming home where my heart lies, across that old covered bridge. These hills know all my secrets, every trail knows my name. Carolina mountain sunrise, I'm finally home again. There's a chapel where the dogwoods grow, where generations rest in rows below. Their stones tell stories carved in granite gray, of folks who never had to go away.
I parked the car and walked the final mile, breathing deep and walking slow a while. Each step on dirt feels like a prayer to whatever kept this place waiting for me there.
I traveled far to find my fortune and my fame, through city lights and streets without a name.
But every night I'd close my eyes and see these ancient hills still calling out to me.
Carolina mountain sunrise, painting gold across the ridge. I'm coming home where my heart lies, across that old covered bridge. These hills know all my secrets, every trail knows my name. Carolina mountain sunrise, I'm finally home again. Some folks say home is just where you lay your head, but I know better now, I know instead. It's where the mountains recognize your face, where every tree holds you in its embrace. And if I die before I have to leave once more, bury me up high where the eagles soar. Carolina mountain sunrise, painting gold across the ridge. I'm coming home where my heart lies, across that old covered bridge. These hills know all my secrets, every trail knows my name. Carolina mountain sunrise, I'm finally home again. I'm finally home again. hanging from an old oak tree, where the river bends around by Highway 23. We'd ride our bikes down that gravel road, shoes tied to the handlebars. Summer days ago, that water was so cold it took your breath away. But we'd jump right in and swim till the end of day. Mama calling out that supper's getting cold, but we were busy being young and 10 feet tall and bold. Friday nights we'd build a fire on the bank, passing around the radio, playing old Hank, talking about the girls in the trucks we'd drive someday, never knowing those would be the memories that stay. Tommy brought us daddy's boat one afternoon. We thought we were pirates under August moon. Nothing in our pockets, not a single dime, but we were millionaires in summertime. I've been to the city, seen the lights so bright, bought everything that money said was right, but I ain't found nothing that can take me back to that muddy water and that railroad track, where the river runs slow and the catfish grow, and the summer lasts forever, or at least it did back then, where the sun gets low through the cypress trees and the whole world was just my friends and me. Man, I wish I could go back and do it all again, to where the river runs slow. Now I drive a truck and I pay my bills on time. Got a wife and kids of my own doing fine, but sometimes when the workday weighs me down, I close my eyes and I'm back in that old town. I take my babies to that same old swimming hole. The ropes ain't finally broke, but the water still runs cold, and when they jump right in with that fearless grin, I see myself back when the world was new again. I've been to the city, seen the lights so bright, bought everything that money said was right, but I ain't found nothing that can take me back to that muddy water and that railroad track, where the river runs slow and the catfish grow, and the summer lasts forever, or at least it did back then, where the sun gets low through the cypress trees and the whole world was just my friends and me. Man, I wish I could go back and do it all again, to where the river runs slow. Some folks spend their whole lives running hard, chasing something always just too far. Me, I found my treasure years ago on a riverbank where the water runs slow. And if heaven got a river, I hope it's just like mine, with an old rope swing and my friends waiting in line, where the river runs slow and the catfish grow, and the summer lasts forever, or at least it did back then, where the sun gets low through the cypress trees and the whole world was just my friends and me. Man, I wish I could go back and do it all again, to where the river runs slow. Yeah, the river runs slow. The river runs slow. Take me back to where that river runs slow. She's rusted out and faded now. The odometer stopped working years ago. But every dent and every scratch tells a story only me and her will know. I bought her back in '89, 3,000 cash, my daddy's loan. Drove her off the lot that day, not knowing she'd become my second home. That old bench seat's seen some things, things I wouldn't trade for diamond rings. 'Cause every mile on that old Ford
is a memory I've been keeping safe. And when I sit behind that wheel, I can still see her face. That old truck of mine has seen the best days of my life. Our first date in the rain, our first kiss under Friday night lights. She was sitting right there when I asked her to be my wife. And every road we've ever traveled, we traveled side by side in that old truck of mine. I remember senior prom night, her yellow dress and nervous smile. We drove out to the old lake road and just sat there talking for a while. She told me all her dreams that night underneath a million stars above. I promised her I'd make them true. I had no money, but I had love. And that old truck just sat there listening, engine cool and windows misting. Every scratch tells a story, every rust spot has a name. And I wouldn't trade this pile of metal for any fancy thing. That old truck of mine has seen the best days of my life. The day we said I do, and drove off in the sunset light. The night we rushed to the hospital when our baby girl arrived. Every moment that has mattered happened sitting side by side in that old truck of mine. Last summer we drove out to the coast just to watch the sunrise one more time. Kids are grown and gone their ways, now it's just us two, and that suits me fine. She still slides across that bench seat, still puts her head upon my shoulder, and that old truck keeps on rolling. Even though we're all a little older, the radio still plays that station, same songs from our generation. Folks ask me why I don't trade her in, get something new with all the bells and whistles, but they don't understand. How do you trade in 37 years of falling in love over and over again in the same old seat with the same beautiful girl? You can't put a price on that. That old truck of mine, she's carried us through this whole life, through the good times and the hard times, through the laughter and the cries. She was there when Daddy passed away, she was there when grandbabies arrived. Every chapter of our story written side by side in that old truck of mine. When my time comes, I hope they park her by my grave, so I can take her for one last ride up to heaven's gate. That old truck of mine. Best money I ever spent.
The sun is coming through the curtains now, making patterns on the bedroom wall. You're still sleeping with your hair undone, and I don't want to wake you up at all. The coffee's getting cold there on the nightstand, but I don't really mind, 'cause there's nowhere I need to be this morning. I got nothing but time. The newspaper is sitting on the front porch. It can wait another hour or two. The world keeps spinning somewhere out there, but in here, it's just me and you. I can hear the neighbor's dog barking and the church bells far away, but the only thing I'm listening to is your heartbeat, and I could stay right here in this Sunday morning light, with this coffee getting cold and you by my side. No alarm clock, no place to be, just this moment, just you and me. And if this is all there is to heaven, then I already arrived right here in this Sunday morning light. 30 years of Sunday just like this one, and I never get tired of the view. Your face against that pillow in the morning still does what it used to do. I could wake you up and tell you that I love you, but I think you already know. So I'll just lay here quiet in the stillness and let this feeling grow. Some folks chase the whole world looking for something they can't name, and I used to be one of those people till you taught me slow was not the same as standing still. Now I understand. Right here in this Sunday morning light, with this coffee getting cold and you by my side. No hurry, nowhere else to be, just this heartbeat, just you and me. And if this is all there ever is, then I'm the richest man alive, right here in this Sunday morning light. Sunday morning coffee. Sunday morning coffee.
Alarm clock screaming at 4:45. Coffee maker gurgling, trying to come alive. Steel toe boots sitting by the bedroom door. Same damn ritual for 15 years or more. Thermos full of black, no sugar, no cream. Kiss the kids goodbye while they still in dream. Wife rolls over, whispers, drive safe home. I'm out the door before the porch light comes on.
23. Same old face, tired as me. Welding sparks flying like the 4th of July, building someone else's American dream while mine gets by. These hands got scars that tell the tale of overtime and bills and never enough in the mail. Back is aching, knees a shot to hell, but a man's gotta work and I learned to wear it well. They say we ain't got no education, just another cog in the corporation. But when the cars break down and the lights go out, they sure as hell know what we're about. Steel toes and coffee black, breaking my bones, breaking my back while the world sleeps safe and sound. I'm the one holding it down. 40 hours plus whatever I can get, covered in grease, covered in sweat. Call us blue collar, call us working class. We're the ones that built this country and we're built to last. Friday paycheck gone by Saturday night, between the mortgage and keeping the lights. But Sunday morning when my boy looks up at me, says, Dad, I wanna be just like you, I feel like somebody. Doctor says my body wasn't made for this abuse. But what the hell else am I supposed to do? This is all I know, this is who I am. Just another working stiff with calloused hands. They say we ain't got no education, just another cog in a corporation. But when their cars break down and the lights go out, they sure as hell know what we're about. Steel toes and coffee black, breaking my bones, breaking my back while the world sleeps safe and sound. I'm the one holding it down. 40 hours plus whatever I can get, covered in grease, covered in sweat. Call us blue collar, call us working class. We're the ones that built this country and we're built to last. Some nights I sit out on the porch alone, wondering if this is all I'll ever know. But then I look at these hands and what they've done. Every bridge, every building in the setting sun. And I realize I'm richer than them CEO boys, 'cause I can point at something real through all the noise. Steel toes and coffee black, breaking my bones, breaking my back while the world sleeps safe and sound. I'm the one holding it down. 40 hours plus whatever I can get, covered in grease, covered in sweat. Call us blue collar, call us working class. We're the ones who built this country and we're built to last. Right here got my initials carved underneath the table on the left. I put them there when I was 21, back when old man Murphy hadn't left. He sold this place to Bobby Jr.'s dad, who sold it to the family from the coast. Now there's a girl named Tina at the tab, but she still knows how I like my toast. Still knows my name and my order. I watched this town put up a Walmart and tear down the drive-in by the lake. I've seen 3 mayors and 2 sheriffs, and every single promise that they'd break. The barbershop became a coffee house, the hardware store's a yoga place now, but this booth still got the same damn wobble, and I still show up every Friday, same as how, same as I always have. Some folks might call it lack of ambition, sitting in the same spot for 35 years. But I call it knowing where you're planted and water in the ground with a couple cold beers. Knowing where you belong, same booth, same beer, every Friday for half my life. Same friends, same story, same woman I call my wife. Let the world keep spinning, let the city folks run their race. Same booth, same beer, and I wouldn't trade this place, not for all the money in the world. Jimmy still comes in at 6:30. Since his wife passed, he missed a week. We don't talk much, we just sit together. Sometimes a man don't need to speak. Tommy Jr. brings his boys now, same booth where his daddy used to sit, and they're carving their initials underneath, just like we did. Passing down a habit bit by bit, passing down a tradition. And I've had offers from the outside, big jobs, big cities, big pay. But every time I'd look at this old booth, and I know I couldn't walk away, no, I couldn't leave this behind. Same booth, same beer, watching kids become their dad. Same jukebox, same songs playing, B7 still makes me glad. Let them build their highways past us, let them forget our little town. Same booth, same beer, and I ain't never putting my roots down anywhere but here. My daddy used to say that staying put takes more courage than running away, 'cause running means you're looking for something better, staying means you're grateful for today. And I'm grateful for this wobble in the table and the crack in the window by the door, and the way Tina always asks the usual, even though she knows the answer more than I know myself sometimes. This is everything I need. Same booth, same beer, Lord, I hope I got 20 more years. Same friends getting older, same laughter, same tears. Let the world keep changing, let them call me stuck in time. Same booth, same beer, and this simple life is mine. This beautiful, simple life is mine. I'll be here next Friday and the Friday after that. Same booth in the corner, same old Braves ball cap. Same booth, same beer, till they carry me out of here. See you next Friday.
I left Bakersfield when I was just 19, with a CDL and a gasoline drain. Told my mama I'd be back by spring. That was 1973. I've seen the sun come up in 47 states, Slept in truck stops, diners, and highway gates. Hauled everything from cattle to crates, and I've missed more birthdays than I can count. My boy learned to walk while I was gone. My girl got married, I heard the news by phone. My wife stopped asking when I'm coming home, somewhere around 1981. I ain't looking for no sympathy, this is just the way it had to be. Somebody's gotta keep this country running free. That somebody was me. I got diesel in my veins, white lines running through my brain, 18 wheels and a million miles of pain. But I kept that family fed, put a roof over their heads, even if I wasn't in that bed. I got diesel in my veins. I broke down in the snow in Illinois, damn near froze before the help arrived. Had a blowout outside of boys, they walked away when I shouldn't be alive. I've seen good men lose it all out here, seen marriages fall and grown men in tears. Seen a buddy wrap his rig last year, now his kids are growing up without a dad. I promised myself I wouldn't end up like him, but here I am at 62, wearing thin, looking at a picture on my dashboard grim of a family that grew up without their man. Told myself it was sacrifice, that I was doing what a man does right, but an empty chair at Christmas night ain't something money buys. I got diesel in my veins, white lines running through my brain, 18 wheels and a million miles of pain. But I kept that family fed, put a roof over their heads, even when I wasn't in that bed. I got diesel in my veins. Last week I pulled into my hometown, first time in 14 months. My grandson didn't know who I was, he ran and hid behind his mom. My boy shook my hand like I'm a stranger, my daughter hugged me but her eyes were cold. My wife still loves me, I think maybe, but I've been gone so long we both grown old. And I wonder if the money was worth the cost of everything I gained and everything I lost. Yeah, I got diesel in my veins, white lines running through my brain, 18 wheels and a lifetime of strain. I kept that family fed, put that roof over their head, but I missed the life I could have led. I got diesel in my veins. Tomorrow I'm back on the road again, same old highway, same old pain. Can't teach an old dog, that's what they say. I got diesel in my veins. It's just the way it is.
Though I'm not the man I used to be, these old bones creak more than they used to. and the mirror shows me someone I barely recognize. But baby, when I look at you, I still see the girl in the white summer dress, the one who took a chance on a fool with nothing. And 40 years later, I'm still standing here, amazed that you're still loving. There's something as imperfect as me. We've had our share of storms, you and I. Times I thought the whole thing might break, but you held on when letting go was easier, and forgave every single mistake. Remember when the doctor gave us the news, and we sat in that parking lot and cried? You grabbed my hand and said, we'll fight this together. And baby, we survived everything that tried to pull us apart. And I know I can't promise you forever, 'cause only God knows when our time will end. But I can promise you right here and now, I'll be here till then. I'm gonna love you till the wheels fall off, till this old heart finally stops. Through every sunrise and every sunset, through every moment we ain't had yet, I'll be right here by your side. Through every tear and every smile, through the hard times and the better. And baby, I'm in this forever, till the wheels fall off. I see the grandkids running in the yard, playing the same games that we used to play. And I think about the day when I won't be here, and all the things I still need to say. So let me say them now while I still can, while you're sitting here in front of me. You are the best decision I ever made, and you're everything I'll ever need. My first thought in the morning, my last prayer at night. And when these legs don't work like they used to, and when my memory starts to fade, I'll still remember the day I married you, and every promise that I made. I'm gonna love you till the wheels fall off, till this old heart finally stops. Through every sunrise and every sunset, through every moment we ain't had yet, I'll be right here by your side. Through every tear and every smile, through the hard times and the better. Baby, I'm in this forever, till the wheels fall off. When I'm laying in that hospital bed someday, and the angels come to take me home, I want the last thing I see on this earth to be your face and know I wasn't alone. And I hope I made you proud. Hope I've been half the man you deserved. Hope you know that every single day you were loved beyond words, more than I could ever say. I'm gonna love you till the wheels fall off, till this old heart takes its final stop. Through every mountain, every valley low, I'm never ever letting go. I'll be right here holding your hand till the end of God's great plan. Through the good times and the hard times, baby, you're still mine. Till the wheels fall off, and when we meet again in heaven someday, I'll be waiting at the gate to take your hand one more time and love you for eternity, till the wheels fall off. And even then, I'll still love you. I do still always.